Hey, what's up, guys? Got a new toy today. Got some Tom's Bronco parts shock hoops. Yeah, so I've had these ranchos, these dual ranchos for probably these were on the car, these dual shock mounts. But I've had those ranchos on there. They're painted black, but they've been on there for at least 10 to 12 years, probably 12 years. And they've always sucked. They're just too stiff, you know. But really, I wasn't even going to replace them because it wasn't really that big of a deal to me until I went off-roading in Bronco the other day, or off-roading up in Big Bear, sorry. And I finally broke this front mount off. So I guess I decided to put the hoops on finally, you know, and do some like long travel shocks. So yeah, that'll be. I'm thinking about getting either Fox or Bilstein 7100s or the remote reservoirs for the front. Maybe duals. I'm not sure yet. At least valve correctly, so they're actually, this thing's a soft ride. Because right now it's super stiff. But yeah, I originally had duals in the back, but I took out the duals and just kept a singles in the back. So let me open this box up and I'll show you what's inside. Cool. Guys, there they are. These were $189 plus shipping, so I think it was like about $220 shipped, like $30 shipping. So it looks like it came with a little screw pack. This is like the lower bottom mounts. I don't think I'm going to go duals. I think I'm just going to go remote reservoir. That's probably not even necessary either for the type of off-roading I'm doing. From what I read, that the remote reservoir is designed to prevent overheating and kind of like desert racing and bumps and stuff. So I'm not a shock expert. I just kind of play with this stuff. But so that's it. I'm gonna unwrap one of these things and see if I can get like a fit. I'm just hoping my welder will be able to weld penetrate deep enough to get that on there. That's really my only concern. It's only 110 volt. It's a 135 amp MIG welder. Let me cut this open and do a little quick test fit. That's cool. This where it connects the spring mount, like the on the top there, it's actually threaded, so that's cool. It's going to go through the spring tower and thread into there. That actually makes me kind of happy in case I don't get 100% weld on these things. At least I have some sort of support. So if I'm off-roading and I break this off, at least I have something that's going to help out a little bit. You know, prevent anything from completely falling off. But cool. Try and do a quick test fit. Cool. Check it out. So I could probably actually weld this on there without even having to take my old shock mounts off. But I am going to take the shock mount. Well, I'm going to take the shock mounts off because it's no longer necessary to have them on there. But I can at least get this thing welded on there without having to take those off yet. So that's at least on this side. I'm not sure about the other side. Cool. So that's what it's going to look like. Yeah, I have a 1-inch body lift. So yeah, once this goes down, this will be. There we go. That'll be more like where it's going to be at right there. Pretty cool. Yeah. So I got to rough up the edges, get some clean metal. I paint these things too. I mean, just kind of paint up on the top and then come back and repaint the bottoms after I weld, because the paint will. I want to keep it solid metal, get it all nice and clean. Hopefully, get a good weld on it. But yeah, pretty cool. Hopefully this will make an improvement, you know, with the shock travel and the get the right kind of shocks on here. Alright, cool. Oh, one last look. There it goes, down around. Cool. Painted with the some Rust-Oleum hammered black. That's where I have the rest of my suspension stuff painted, so I'm going to keep it the same. So yeah, I'm really torn between Bilstein 7100s and Fox. So I don't know what's better, having duals valved right or having a single reservoir. Not sure yet, but I'm gonna do some more research on that. The tire off here. So yeah, I did a disc brake conversion here, but yeah, that's actually one of the best upgrades I ever did. Did a 4-wheel disc brake conversion. So I have like 3.5-inch deeper springs on here. So I got to grind off. I got to take up these shocks off and grind off these mounts. You can hear me over this motorcycle, but so yeah, I'm taking this one off here in the front, and I'm gonna take that mount off, keep that mount there, And I have actually a different pair of Ranchos I'm going to try just for now until I get the Fox or the Bilsteins. But yeah, I'm going to use my little grinder tool, like a, what's it called? Not a die grinder, but it's a kind of like electric, kind of like a metal cutting thing there with a wheel on it. Alright, so let's see here. So I need to get that grinder wheel in there. That's going to be kind of a bitch, so I'm going to have to definitely take the shock off here. Take the shock off too. And find a way to get this, see how this thing is welded on there. I don't know if it's spot welded or what. This other one, the stock one might be a bitch. I don't know. Alright, cool. Guys, I got the shocks off. I guess on this one, I didn't actually put these in originally. I mean, I've had this Bronco for 20 years and these were on here when I got it. So, yeah, it looks like it's welded there and there. So I hope I can get my thing in there to get those off. The stock one, I see it weld down here. But I don't know if I see any side welds or not. Looks like it's welded on the top and the bottom. That might be a bitch. Just getting a disc in the top. Maybe if I get the bottom down, I can maybe jack up and kind of break the weld loose there. I don't know, we'll see. But I hope you can see that. Alright, cool. So I'm going to get these things removed here. Alright, cool. Fuck, man. Got that first one off. Fucking nightmare. Took me about 45 minutes, 30 minutes. Yeah, grinding and freaking had to hit it with my my Sawzall with a metal cutting blade and freaking sledgehammer, all kinds of shit. Alright. Okay, on this factory one, it looks like there's a weld down across the bottom here. And there's a weld on top up here. So I think I'm going to hit this bottom weld, hit the sludge, maybe I can get it free up here on the top. Worst case scenario, maybe get my Sawzall down here and cut it out a little bit. I guess we'll see. So this one is to get underneath that weld. And I'm freaking pounding the top of it with my sledgehammer. And there's still a weld on the top, but I think I'm going to rock it back and forth, hopefully. And then it will just kind of break the weld on top here. So, yeah, it was a bitch to get under there to get the weld out. So now it's still pretty tight, but I'm going to just rock it back and forth by hitting it back and forth, and hopefully that will loosen the weld up here on the top, break it off. So, we'll see. I totally out of breath here, but got this one off, the stock one off, cut off the bottom, just worked it on the top. But yeah, look at it. Put a hole in the frame rail here, so I'm gonna have to weld that shut. But so I'm kind of running out of light here. I'm gonna do the other side real fast, blow that out, and then get the things here and measure them and get it going. So, all right, cool. Just got the both sides off, and I tried to clean up the weld as much as I could here, but this side was a little more kind of a challenge because of the steering thing here. But so I'm gonna go back and mount these things and get the metal clean where I got a weld, and get some welding going here. It's getting kind of dark, so I meant to put some lights out. Yeah, I want to get this done tonight, so we'll see. This thing mounted up there, and I actually I put it around here. I ran a pin around here, put a marker or Sharpie, and that way I marked where it was. I need to get some clean metal. Then I clamp it down and tack it and weld it up and do the same thing for the other side. So once I get it exact where I want, I'm going to tighten that 9/16 right there, and I think that's probably got it good right there. Alright, that's good. Alright, cool. Well, I'm going to use it, so I'm using a 030 flex core wire. Even though I actually do have a tank and can do MIG, I just, but the flex core wire seems to stick better, especially in these situations. So I'll be back. I'm going to go put a tack on it real quick on the spots just to get them in there. Shit, oh, clamp came off. Alright. Trying to get all this done before the light goes down. So, alright. Yeah, my little clamp here like this. Like that. Alright, cool. The best welds I've ever done, but yeah, one thing about flux cores, leaves a lot of freaking slag everywhere. So yeah, I don't even know if those penetrated deeply enough or not. I don't know. Guess I'll find out when I go off-roading. it snaps. I mean, a couple of the spots don't look like it got very deep, but here's the air side right here. Yeah, the welder's not that good. Plus, I think it's the wire is kind of slowing down a little bit, so I don't know if that's even penetrated deep enough, but I don't know. We'll see. I mean, it feels like it's super freaking tough on there. I mean, it's like it's not going anywhere, but that's why I'm actually glad that it came with the bolt up here, because you know, if one of these breaks, this is definitely going to help support it up here. So if this fucks up, then I'll have to get like either a better welder or pay somebody to freaking weld this for me, but we'll see. I'm going to do the other side and put the shocks on. These I got some old ranches I'm going to put on there. My old rear shocks from my I took off will fit on here perfectly, so alright, cool. I'm only going to do one shock for now, but cool. Done with the shock install. I was up till like 9:30 last night with the freaking light and everything, man. Got it going. Alright, so right now I just have a single Rancho on there. Freaking sucks. So the weld turned out pretty shitty, not very good. I mean, dude, I'm not really good at welding. I mean, I've been welding for 20 years, but I don't weld all the time, so I just don't think that welder was powerful enough to get really deep penetration. But I know a guy with a TIG welder that's he said he'd come back and just hit these welds up and tighten them up, because you know, the last thing, I mean, when I go stopping this thing, it's gonna get thrashed. So yeah, I did notice that this thing actually has a little bit more body roll with the shocks on it. It's not nearly as stiff. It's like way bouncier. You know, this thing moves around like a lot. You know, boom. You know, it's way looser on the front now. So yeah, that's what it looks like right there. Yeah, I painted everything up to make it look nicer in here. But yeah, I guess my only concern here with this is the strength of those welds. But so right now I got to decide on either Fox or Bilstein. So maybe you guys can leave some comments on classicbroncos.com or on the YouTube down below. So another thing I'm thinking about too is, I mean, I have Bilsteins on my F-250 here, but the thing is, I live down here at the beach and there's zinc, so that shit corrodes super fast. So that's another reason why I kind of wanted to go for the Fox route with the aluminum. I'm hoping they won't corrode as fast or corrode at all, you know. Yeah, I'm not willing to spend, I mean, I'll spend an extra $100 to have the shocks I want. Just the main thing is I want to get the valving correct because they're so freaking expensive. But yeah, I wanted to get the remote reservoir, either dual that are valved correctly, Fox, or remote reservoir, one or the other. What do you? I'm not sure what's better. So, all right, cool.